And a pleasant good evening, everyone, from a warm and very breezy Globe Life Park, where earlier tonight it was the Seattle Mariners taking the first of a four-game set over the Texas Rangers by a score of 10-2. Robbie Ross wanted this game. Ron Washington told us this postgame. He wanted to get a good start. He wanted to provide quality innings. He just didn't quite make it. 1 2/3 innings, 2 outs, started walking guys, 3 of them, allowed 3 singles. Next thing we know, 6 runs are getting across the plate, courtesy of an RBI single by Sukrin, the number 9 catcher for the Mariners. Robinson had a couple of singles in there, a double brought in a couple. 2-0 lead, became 6-0, became 9-0, as we saw 6 pitchers be used by the Texas Rangers, including 2 kids who made their debuts tonight, namely Luis Alberto Bonilla and also a kid named, I believe, Patton. That should be 60 and 61 as far as newbies for the Rangers. That's a record that no one's going to break for a while. The score got to 9-0. It then became 9-1 in inning 2 when Alex Rios would single in a run after Michael Choice led off the inning with a single. Then became 10-1 as we got up to Bonilla, who got 3 quality innings of relief. His only mistake allowing a home run to Chris Denorfia. First pitch, 7th inning, bam, 371 feet out to left field. That made it 10-1. 2 outs in the 9th. Rangers, little consolation, if you will. Rougned Odor going deep on Farquhar and Farquhar. You can say that. 374 feet. 10-2 is the final. 10 runs. 10 hits, no errors, 7 left, and then 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors, 7 left for the Rangers. A crowd of 26,695 were here tonight to collect their Shin, Choo bobblehead doll, and most of them left. 96 degrees at first pitch, still about 85 degrees right now at 10:30. Great night for Seattle teams because up the road, out in the Northwest at the Link, opening night of Monday Night Football, or the NFL season, Thursday night style, talking about the Super Bowl champions Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers. A return, if you will, of the Fail Mary game from 2 years ago. I don't think the replacement refs were here for this one, but this was a night that belonged to Seattle. I've told you this since the beginning of time. You play in Seattle, that's a loud crowd, and if you don't know how to play keep away or how deal with the noise and the defense of that Seahawk team, it's tough to overcome stuff. A couple of key turnovers hurt the Packers early, a safety early in the second half. 36-16 the final. Marshawn Lynch, beast mode. He had 1 run for 21 yards, 2 touchdowns. I think he got something like 21 carries for 119 yards. Lacey, for Green Bay, only had something like 39 yards on 10 or 12 carries. Tough to win on Seattle. 2 touchdown passes for Russell Wilson. Seahawks win big, 36-16. Aaron Rodgers really didn't have much to work with, and unfortunately, Green Bay starts off 0-1. Now, the Cowboys, on the other hand, they're going to be doing their thing Sunday against the 49ers right next door, 3:25 start time. A rematch of, 3 years ago when you had these two teams playing in San Francisco, week 2, Tony Romo, broken rib, 60-yard bomb to Jesse Holley, won it in overtime. That was the day where Dan Bailey missed a 19-yard field goal. Now he's making from 50 yards, no problem. It's going to be a long afternoon for the Dallas Cowboys, I hate to say, which is why I think this Michael Sam acquisition for practice squad could just very well be a diversion in the event the defense decides to suffer and struggle and make this for a very long month. 0-4 won't surprise me. Prove me wrong. I got to tell you about what I'm seeing here. That defense looks very, very suspect. Prove me wrong, please. That's all I'm saying. Otherwise, Michael Sam, the news this week, he got signed on to be part of the practice team. He's part of the 10. What are the odds we see him play in St. Louis, the state where he played collegiately, and the team that gave him a chance by drafting him back in April? I'm saying it happens. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. But when you're Jerry Jones, it's glitz, it's glamour, and making sure you're keeping the attention on the star, whether you're winning or losing. It's going to be a long day for the Cowboys this weekend. I hate to say, I think Albert Gore is going to go Marshawn Lynch on this team. I hope I'm wrong. Now, back to baseball. Tigers were winning. If that's the case, we still have a tie for the number 2 spot in the wild card chase. The number 2 spot, American League West. A's have that first one locked up right now. 3.5 game lead over the rest of everybody else. Yankees, still about 3 games back. I think Toronto somewhere in that mix also. And you also had St. Louis, Milwaukee playing. That was a 3-2 lead for the Cardinals late. Toronto, 1-0 win over the Tampa Bay Rays earlier tonight. A nice little pitcher's duel. It's September. playoffs start to become more defined. Football now kicks into high gear. I go off to Baylor and watch them do their thing in Waco at the new McLean Stadium this weekend. Valley Ranch Friday, September 5th. And then next week, we start doing this little thing we call pigskin picking with the Dallas Cowboys over at Twin Peaks. Myself, the lovely Valerie Rossio, and one of the Twin Peaks girls whose name is, I'm forgetting right now. I think her name is Rachel. I may have that wrong. It'll come to me later on in the week. Anyway, I'm Mr. Will. You've been hanging with me before 26,695 tonight here at Globe Life Park. Rangers lose. Tomorrow night, Iwakuma versus Scott Baker. Rangers trying to avoid getting to 100 losses while the Mariners try to stay in playoff mode. Thanks for hanging with Mr. Will, and of course you can find me at BGC Sports Network. When I'm not doing this, and find all of my videos on this particular channel, My Master of Nothing, YouTube, Labor of Love. Till next time.